Chronicles podcast with the midweek news. Join your hosts, Iceman and Holstera, two law enforcement professionals ready to offer their unfiltered opinions on the latest news from the world of law enforcement. No filters, no edits. So be warned, the content may be upsetting to some listeners. Sit down and hold up. This may get a little bumpy.
Welcome. We made it. I didn't think we were going to be able to do the show tonight. We lost power over here in Louisiana due to God. God decided he wanted us to be late. Hello, Christy. So we're here. Of course, I'm the Iceman as usual.
I'm Holstera.
Got Holstera over here. Freebird's way over there.
Freebird.
And we have the box right here.
The box.
He was in the first season. He was one of the original guests.
Yes, I was.
Bird too. Hey, Freebird and the box.
Yeah.
Got old school guys here.
Freebird is out of town right now, so we got him Skyped in also.
Hey, did you know that Ralph Lauren's real name was Ralph Lifshitz?
Shits.
Lifshitz.
No,
Yeah, I imagine that brand wouldn't have took off either.
probably not.
I wouldn't have had that shirt on.
Welcome, Dan. Yeah, we had some bad weather come through.
Yeah, it was something else.
Like high winds, and we were under a tornado watch and all that stuff. And what's up, Jared? Yeah, there's 4 of us tonight, Jared. So, unfortunately, the box didn't get any stories, so he has no fucking clue about what we're talking about. He is completely blind on this one.
Yeah, so
he's just gonna have to give us.
I'm gonna wing it.
I'm fact checking his ass like Iceman checks ours. Boy, he's gonna get them all wrong.
Oh, yeah.
So, since we started late, I guess we will.
I like that background.
Of course, I make great backgrounds.
Looks like Port Richey.
Yeah, you're right. Typical spring weather. We don't know what the hell. I had a conspiracy theory saying that Biden is sending bad weather to all the Republican states on purpose.
It's possible if you've ever looked in the HARP. You know.
Yeah,
That's just a little conspiracy theory there.
leave it to him.
Got to distract from Hunter Biden.
Yeah. I sent.
Oh, no, that dude is fucked. That's a whole nother podcast.
I mean, I don't. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that on the other one Saturday. But there's pictures of him like literally sniffing coke off of hookers' asses and stuff.
Nice.
Man, we've all done it, but don't get the picture.
No, we have not all done it. No. Maybe I'll speak for yourself there, but no, I have never sniffed coke in my life,
Can't say I have either.
or sniffed coke
Smells
off
wonderful.
of a hooker's ass either. So
Most expensive smell on the planet.
no, that did not happen with me. So we're gonna start out the stories. Let me get the housekeeping out the way. Look, I dropped my freaking phone.
Attaboy.
Like and subscribe if you're on Facebook, YouTube. Hit the bells. If you're on
Holster.
if you're on Apple Podcast, write us a review, which I do have one. I'm gonna read.
This ought to be interesting.
No, I got another. No, well, we got some more reviews. Only one person actually wrote a review, though. So I'm going to read it out. I like getting reviews.
Starts out with Holstera is the sexiest man alive.
No, I think it says that they're glad I'm still here. Anyway, it says, awesome podcast. This is from My Hunter 95. I think I'm saying it. MI Hunter 95. Huge
Hunter
fan.
Biden, is it?
No. Huge fan from Michigan. Blake L. right here. Just want to say I love the podcast. Listen to it every day it comes out on audio. I love the laughter you guys bring to the listeners and the seriousness of all the hot nuts out there.
That's pretty good, yes.
So
Oh, I love you too, Anastasia.
appreciate it. Like I said, write a review on there and I will read it out loud. Anastasia's here, of course. So, I guess we will jump right into these stories here. This first story I actually pulled off of Facebook, which usually
wow.
does not happen at all.
Dude, before you get into that, do you realize all the crap that went on around here today? Like, Ascension Parish got hammered with calls today, serious calls.
No, I didn't pay attention to the news today.
They had like 2 homicides, a stabbing.
In Ascension?
Yeah, and then somebody decided to cut into a pawn shop and steal all kind of guns and stuff.
You'll never find him.
No.
They're talking about in MOTORCOP Chronicles podcast is
All I see is naked pictures of Hunter Biden. I must be in the wrong chat.
no.
You're in the wrong text message. Yeah.
The first story, I will start it off. Anyway, this came off Facebook. This is from St. John the Parish Sheriff's Office. This was posted on their Facebook page. It says, I do have a picture. Let me pull my picture up here.
See, I got to think of coppers first.
No, you got it wrong again. Here we go.
This guy right here, if y'all looking straight above my head.
Oh, the former St. John's guy.
It says, former patrol officer arrested. A former patrol lieutenant. This guy was a whole lieutenant.
The fuck?
The whole lieutenant for not a half or not a peaceful lieutenant, but the whole thing.
The whole thing.
For the St. John Parish Sheriff's Office has been charged with malfeasance in office. So he wasn't prior. He was actually still on duty, active when this happened. And he, of course, everything is alleged.
Alleged.
With malfeasance in office.
Unless we do it, then it's proven.
He's in criminal conspiracy after detectives discovered that he had been involved in an illegal drug activity in the parish. Basil Trepinger. I don't know how to say that last name. You know how to say that last name?
I don't even.
Patinier.
Japanye?
I don't know. However you say his last name.
Patinier. It's like Box said.
No.
Call him Lieutenant.
35 years old from LaPlace, Louisiana, was arrested Wednesday, March the 23rd, for malfeasance in office and criminal conspiracy. He turned himself in to the sheriff's office and was later released on a $15,000 bond. The lieutenant, who had been with the sheriff's office for 10 years, was terminated last week. On Thursday, the 17th, detectives with the St. John Parish Sheriff's Office Special Operations Division executed a court-authorized narcotics search warrant and seizure for Dawn Stipes' residence in Reserve, Louisiana, in reference to an ongoing narcotics investigation. Detectives with the SOD, along with officers with Homeland Security, had intercepted a package containing illegal narcotics sent from Bulgaria to her house. I don't see how. I would never have the balls. I would never have the balls to order give me a.
That's why DHS was involved.
Give me them case of them. I don't know.
DHS got
all kind of stuff. I mean, Jesus Christ!
Can I get the Hunter Biden special?
Yeah, I want the family pack.
But I mean, that's international drug interdiction. This guy's facing some serious fucking time. The minute that the drugs cross the border into your custody, you're fucked.
Well,
he was using her ass to sell the drugs.
Well, I don't know. They had inside what she had shipped to her was 13 dioxycycline pills, 123 beta methasone pills, if I'm saying it right.
I don't know. You got them on your motorcycle all the time.
192 Presidone pills, 132 promethazine pills, 356
That looks better.
codeine pills, 39 I'm having tongue tied. Loprazepam, or however you say it. Yeah.
You got busted with drugs, y'all. Fuck.
58.
What a shocker, right?
58 Klonopin pills, 72 Zolapin, 210 Xanax, 25 Valiums, 20 diazepam, and 21 Zopiclone pills. She was arrested and let's just put it this way, this bitch had a shit ton of pills.
That's what it sounds like.
Sound like
It sounds like a good party on a Friday night.
Did you take one of each before you read those?
Yeah, I feel like it. I'm like, during the course of the investigation, the detectives discovered that while on duty, the lieutenant was observed at this lady's house for about 2 hours. This led them to further investigate his activity. Through further investigation statements made by the woman, they discovered that the lieutenant was at the residence to obtain illegal narcotics, specifically Valium. Further investigation also revealed that he knew of her illegal drug operation and allowed her to obtain, possess, and distribute illegal narcotics. So it almost sounds like that she was his dealer.
Yeah.
He might have had a pill problem.
Well, I mean, Valium can really make you lose touch with reality. They give it to you whenever you're getting dental work and shit, and you just sit there and smile at the person.
Anyway, the sheriff said, this will not be tolerated. They'll always hold their employees to be accountable anytime wrongdoing is discovered. That's all that was said about it right now. But it don't sound like he was probably dealing drugs. It sounds like that she was his drug dealer.
Yeah. He was just trying to score.
Probably what happened is he probably busted her, or somebody tipped him off. And he's like, "Hey, you gonna give me these pills on a down low or for cost or whatever, and I'm just gonna let you keep doing your work." That's probably what I think happened.
Possible.
Hello, Beth and Melissa. That's what I think happened. What y'all think?
Hey, Beth.
I think he
Yeah. Well, there was definitely a quid pro quo of sorts. I could tell you that. But, hell, yeah.
think he just turned your volume down.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. Oh, it was mine.
He just shit his 10-year career down the drain.
10 years, he was already a lieutenant. That's quick. Something tells me he ain't the only one inside the department.
I don't know.
John, so who knows?
I don't think that's a real big
It's
department.
not.
It
I
might
don't
be the
think.
next one.
It's my drug
Rape
whistle.
whistle.
Drug whistle.
I don't even know where the fuck my rape whistle is.
Stare, did you bring your crime whistle?
They never left. I just don't know where the fuck I put them. Yeah, look, I got a whole ass drawer.
We're going to let the box read this next one. Going to hand him my phone.
Sure. Here we go.
That's it.
You going to give him a ball?
Threw him a bone.
Oh, wow.
Giggity.
Isn't this like a familiar story hitting across the place? Low salaries, busy workloads make it hard for Zachary PD to retain officers, chief says. While his officers are busy fighting crime on the streets of Zachary, Police Chief David McDavid,
Don't trust nobody with two first names.
no doubt, is waging another battle, keeping those officers at his department. With nearby law enforcement agencies tempting Zachary officers with bigger salaries, McDavid is concerned about losing employees at a time that his department is already shorthanded and dealing with an increasingly busy workload that mirrors the city's population growth. We have the number one school system, the number one fire department. We want to be the number one police department. McDavid told the city council during a lunchtime workshop held Wednesday to address personnel and pay issues.
Too many politics involved.
Did it put down how much their salary was? I think, or was that a different story I read?
Hear me out. Let's do what my small town police department tried to do. And they just put the police officers inside of the fire trucks. That was fucking genius. I'm glad that fell through.
Yeah, here it is. McDavid currently starts new officers at $17.57 an hour, which translates to a yearly salary of about $36,000.
Not terrible.
And he says he struggles to compete with agencies that woo rookies.
They woo them.
Woo.
It's like,
Woo.
they get them to do signs, goes, woo.
Yeah, it's queen.
They woo rookies with a $40,000 to $45,000 starting salary and hire away experienced cops. The chief would like to have enough money to pay $20 an hour so officers can make $41,000 annually.
Well, they're going to have to do something because BAM, who's not in law enforcement, makes more than what their rookie cops are starting out, and she don't have to wear a gun to work.
Wait a minute. You guys get paid? No.
You know? Well, I'm just saying, I mean, they're going to have to do something. I mean, so I can tell you what's happening is they're hiring these new young cops to go and get post certified. So they stick around for about a year and a half after they get post certified, and then
Yep. See you.
they're off to the other bigger departments.
Yeah, because once you got 2 years vested.
Not the only one that has that problem. Every agency's got that problem.
Yep.
We don't, not where I work.
Well, we've had this discussion,
That's where I
Iceman.
work.
Down here, I mean, our state troopers make like $32,000 a year.
Yeah, our state troopers are the highest paid law enforcement in the state.
Well, we had one making $250,000 when he was.
Jesus.
I think a master trooper that you could retire as a master trooper, which is just basically a state trooper. I think you can retire around 95,000
Sounds about right.
or close in that area, and in the high 90s, almost 100,000 a year on just your base salary.
They're on the upper 100,000.
Yeah, so
Yeah. Yeah, I've always had an issue with the officers making 35, 40,000 while the sheriff's making 200,000 plus.
Dan says it's not bad for a rookie. Still way too low for law enforcement. Says you can make that much working at a Hobby Lobby. You're correct.
Shit, down here we've got McDonald's offering people $28 an hour plus a $500 sign-on bonus.
Jeez.
We're really short on staff. The entire state. They're paying everybody to stay the fuck home.
That's crazy.
I might learn to flip burgers a little faster.
They don't even flip them no more. Don't flip
They ain't
burgers.
too late to flip burgers?
No, they got everything's now. They got these big clamshell things. You put the meat down, you put it down, and it cooks the meat on both sides at the same time. You just take it off and put it in a warming box.
Basically, the clamshell is making at least $14 an hour for the $28 an hour employee.
Yeah. You're correct.
But I hate the fact that they want all that money and they still can't figure out how to put fucking fries in the bag.
Well, how about when you go to McDonald's and they say, you're paying them all this money and you get home and you have, instead of a hamburger, you have a grilled cheese with ketchup,
Yep.
bread sandwich. Because
ice
they
cream machine never
completely forget to put the fucking meat on it. How can you forget to put the meat
Whoops,
on the
we're
burger?
sorry.
Hey, that has happened to me. That has actually happened to me.
I bet you if that's a dude, I bet you he'll never get married.
Hamburger buns. That was it.
That he'll never get married. He get up and his wife says something. She's
I
like,
think that was $27.50 an hour, not 28, and they just fucked the fillet of fish up.
you think? Where's the beef? The old commercial from the thing.
Possum meat.
Who?
That is an 80s coin term. I just looked that up here yesterday. Surprise, Holstera didn't have a fact on that.
What?
Hush up. He was forgetting.
Where's the beef was an 80s term.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that little old lady. I'm pretty sure she's probably dead. Dan, in the box over here, y'all both talking about the damn ice cream machine at McDonald's. I'm sure I worked at McDonald's, 100 years ago, it seems like, when I was in high school. And as bad as the ice cream and shakes machine were back then, you don't want to eat anything out of those machines because they usually got roaches and shit.
Nice.
It's like you thought that was natural vanilla bean shake, and that was just ground up roach chunks in there. The little brown thing there. Yeah, it's like.
Yeah, buddy.
So that's not vanilla bean.
No, it's not. It's not vanilla bean shakes. If it's got brown stuff in it, you probably don't want it. Melissa says it's never happened to Holstera's McRibs. They're not the McRib. I tried to explain to them. It should be called the McPossum. Is what that should be.
Hey, did you know that spiders are arachnids and not insects?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did know that.
Everybody knew that.
Yeah, that fact is just no good.
So now I'm worried about the vanilla cone.
Just don't get ice cream from there. Just don't get ice cream.
Be like the McRibs. I don't. Yeah, I mean, you got chicken beaks, chicken anuses.
No,
I don't give a fuck what's in it. They're delicious.
You can get, when the McPossums come out, the new McPossums with barbecue sauce, you can go to Taco Bell and order a double helping of chicken vaginas with extra cheese.
Hey, get this one. I didn't know it. Did you know in Eastern Africa you can buy beer brewed from bananas? I bet you that tastes delicious.
I don't like beer.
Yeah.
Well, I've never had a beer that tasted like bananas.
Yeah, neither have I. So I'd try it.
Yeah, sure. Why the hell not?
Take my
It's got to
banana
taste better
whiskey.
than the roaches in a vanilla ice cream.
They don't have roaches in
Peanut
Africa.
butter
Come on.
whiskey.
They eat them, bro.
It's
It's like popcorn. Instead of popcorn, they got that.
got a nice crunch to it.
Who wants
That stuff
to,
gets between your teeth? Me.
You want to read it?
Oh, God. Some fucking mentally handicapped person wrote this shit. Superintendent mem on bizarre policy punishing students who record fights.
Mom,
We actually-
like he's keeping this, not talking about it. Not mom.
Oh, it's not like an English word.
No, it's actually a Louisiana story.
Yeah, I think I've heard of this one.
Well, we've had this policy down here in Florida. They'll try to arrest your kids for a First Amendment freedom. Well, that just goes par with my county. School officials in Tangapoa.
You wanted the story.
I was waiting on that.
That's a Florida bitch fucking that up.
What is it then if it ain't Tangapoa?
Who wants to correct?
It's Tangipahoa, man.
It's Tajbaho.
Tangimahoa?
No, Tajbaho.
Tangipahoa.
Oh, man.
Tangipaho.
Yeah, Tajbaho is what we call it.
Hey,
Tajbaho.
that T Parish said students who film fights on campus will now face the same punishment as those who threw the punches. Fuck that. Let me tell you, if you're gonna charge me with something, I'm gonna earn it the fun way. The warnings from Superintendent Melissa Martin Stiley, why the hell they had to put her middle name in there, was shared by a school board member and says students involved in the fights on campus will be placed in the alternative school program. Damn, they got solitary for students in fucking Louisiana for at least a semester. The notice goes on to say any students who record a fight with their cell phones will be treated the same. Well, at least they'll be with the cool kids.
Yeah.
Anyway, according to data provided by the same school board member, the T Parish school system has reportedly 930 fights so far in the 2021-22 school year. Damn! Superintendent Stiley ignored repeated requests for more information and comment Thursday or Friday. The district offered no public statement.
They must have a boxing class or a boxing.
Well,
Now what they do is they line you up, and if
I'm
you
gonna-
can't pronounce the parish, you get punched in the mouth.
what I'm gonna tell you.
Wait till we see you because you got 3 coming to.
The T Parish.
What I'm going to tell you is what I think. My opinion is on why they're trying to do this. And from a former SRO officer, we'll get his opinion on it. I think they're doing this because they don't want it out there on how many fights they're having at the school because it gets reported and then it makes the school district look really, really bad. So that's why they're trying to shut this down. That's not, and I'm pretty sure there's a whole bunch of other schools and stuff. The kids get busted with weed or vapes and stuff like that. Don't touch that button again. I'm gonna mute you. That's what's going on. Is the school districts want to keep it down because these are negative marks against them. That's why.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not going to go into it too deep because it's still kind of fresh in my head right now. But, yeah, they don't want that negative press. No principal wants that. And in regards to this particular story, I believe what kicked it all off was a pretty big group fight. And
Nice.
before you knew it, it was all over Snap and Instagram and everything else. And I think somebody was actually live streaming it on Facebook, I believe.
Hell yeah, I want to watch.
Well, the only way they can be able to stop this is make it where the kids can't bring phones to school.
Yeah, exactly. And I've been trying to do that. But, you
That's
get this,
gonna-
they got to have their phones and blah, blah. No, they don't. They're not there to talk to each other. They're there to learn.
No,
I
we didn't have that problem when I was in school.
beg to differ on my end. I mean, you got to imagine in a modern America where we've got so many idiots gaining access to firearms and going and shooting up schools once in a blue moon. I would rather have my child be able to call 911 than to rely on the teacher.
And I get that point. And from being an SRO, I understand that side of it, but they're used for more foolishness
yeah.
and nonsense than anything else.
Sending nudes and shit to each other, getting each other in a bunch of trouble. Yeah,
AirDrop is probably one of the most obnoxious applications on an iPhone because they send one picture to about 80 people in the school, and then next thing you know, you're working 80 cases of child pornography.
Yeah, because these kids don't realize that. That's probably another podcast. Another episode.
Right, and once it's out there, it's out there.
Yeah, but let's say this little girl got her little boyfriend, sends a little titty shot or nude shot to her little boy. They're both 14, 15, and she sends it to. Well, she produced it. She produced kitty porn. Yeah, of herself, but it's still kitty porn.
I thought that had to be in a sexual act.
No, if she's freaking naked, showing her naked body.
Yeah, but I thought the federal government and the Supreme Court did something with that because, like, for instance, back in the day, we've all got pictures of when we were in bathtubs and our parents took pictures of us. Obviously that would technically be child porn under that definition. I really thought the Fed stepped in and said it has to be a sexual act.
I'd have to go read up on it. I just know we had some issues.
But I can promise you that everything that I've ever dealt with was sexual acts.
Oh, gotcha.
But I think.
Hey, did you know your tongue is the fastest healing part of your body?
Yeah.
Good.
No.
I did know that.
Now I do.
It's a good thing. You use it for a variety of things.
Well, Freebird, you're gonna have to skim over this next story. It's real long. Hit on the main points of it.
Yeah, I can do that. And I don't know why we're 2 years after this bullshit, but apparently over 100 New York police officers were found guilty of misconduct during the BLM protest. This was in Washington,
New York, wasn't it?
Is that where it's at?
New York cops. You just said the New York cops were accused of what?
I was seeing if the fact checkers were paying attention.
Oh, okay.
About the rest of the article and making sure that I had all the details right because somebody's going to fact check me. So apparently in New York and probably Washington D.C., but in New York specifically, a watchdog group has found that 104 officers were guilty of misconduct during the Black Lives Matter protests in the summer of 2020. So apparently they're still going back, just kind of like the January 6th bullshit. They want to go back and review everybody. So I don't,
I believe it's some kind of civilian oversight committee, though, isn't it?
CRB. It's an oversight agency that I guess oversees the police, and they're still going back, worrying about shit from 2 years ago.
Well, I know
during the protest from the George Floyd. I guess protest and
news.
I'm sorry. It's the way I got y'all's camera set up. If you look at yourself on screen right now, Freebird, it looks like you're giving the box a hand job.
Thank you, Freebird. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Playing in his box.
See, they're good well, and I'm trying to read the articles and look at all the details.
I know, but I'm sitting there looking at the camera like, oh, that looks so bad.
But in regards to his article, though, I don't know if you saw it, but the Supreme Court ruled that the Baton Rouge City officer can go ahead and proceed with his.
Is that the Baton Rouge guy or New Orleans guy?
I thought it was the Baton Rouge guy.
Maybe it was.
Proceed with his lawsuit against the BLM.
Yeah,
guy.
The leader or the organizer of that one. Yeah, that he can be held liable for stuff like that. All right, we're gonna take a break in the stories. Anyway, I think this is a civilian oversight committee, so I don't know how that works over there with that. But I'm kind of with Freebird. It's kind of stupid. You're bringing this shit up almost 2 years later, and
look, his hand keeps moving further.
I know his hand's right there. It's pretty awesome.
Apparently,
Freebird sitting on the box's lap.
Y'all see this picture that just popped up here?
Playing with his titties.
Thank you.
I didn't.
No, I don't see a picture.
Who the fuck is that?
Hey.
It's a good thing I can't see that shit. I'm looking at the article. I'm worried about the article.
Why is there a clown?
That's why he reads Playboy too. He reads it for the articles.
Oh, shit. Are you serious? Oh,
Freebird, is that your daughter or something?
that's probably, I don't know. She was trying to do a clown deal, I guess.
Well, how come the Iceman wasn't invited? He likes to clown around.
Hey, he don't need makeup and a wig to be a clown.
Oh, who is that? Is that Freebird?
I don't know. I can't see it, so.
Turn the damn crickets off.
No, that's not Freebird. That looks like Hooking Bull. I know that guy. It's Hooking Bull.
I think you already have glasses on. Look, I got him so flustered, he's trying to put two sets of glasses
Put 2 pairs of glasses on.
But anyway, this is
You're a dick.
everybody knows that Freebird is part of the Fuzzy Hat Club, the Shriners, and I think he was. That's it. That's his daughter, pretty little young lady right there. That is Freebird. That is actually him in his natural state. He actually puts makeup on to come on the podcast. That's what he normally looks like.
Oh, God. There you go. That picture's going on his podcast shirt.
Yeah. I knew I shouldn't have sent that shit. I was born last night after the fact.
This is,
He's only lucky I can't show his face, or otherwise I got a picture of him wearing a wig dressed up like a girl.
I wasn't dressed up like a girl. I just had a wig on like I was Dog the Bounty Hunter.
I was looking for a red and blue tassels for as far as nipple covers, but I couldn't find.
Well, if you get nipple covers one day, you have to come on here like with no shirt on with just nipple covers on. So just
Well, I'll do it. It'll be a
Like you say, that's for a different podcast. This is
yeah. I still got my shirt I got while I was in New Orleans of the girl with the big ones. I'll just wear that.
Okay, since we will move on from clowning around a little bit.
He's just holding the box.
Stop doing that with your hand.
Oh, this is fun.
It's so bad. We got to go. You got to go back and watch it. It's it's my
Thank God I'm all the way over here by myself.
Look, I'm gonna chalk this up to inexperience with 4 people because it all fucked up.
Yes, this is our first time with this many people on, but it's like for everybody, if you are watching, the box is here with me. Freebird is in Lake Charles. Is in Lake Charles. He is not touching his penis.
Oh, God.
To put a disclaimer up. Nice.
We're putting a disclaimer up. There was no male on male penis touching going on.
The box was not harmed in the making of this podcast.
Hey, did you know that hummingbirds are the only birds that can fly backwards?
We do now.
I do now.
Backwards or backwards?
Backwards.
Backwards. It's different than backwards.
Tell Anastasia go make me a sandwich.
Let that be Anastasia B.
This next story is another Louisiana. They had a lot of Louisiana one.
Oh, you reading this?
Yeah, it's my turn.
Oh.
Trying to take it from me? You read one. From the T
shot
Parish,
terribly.
remember?
The T Parish.
The T Parish.
Yeah, it's definitely the fucking T-Parish.
Lawmakers in Louisiana are debating over a mugshot bill, and it's heading to the House floor. House Bill 729 would ban the release of booking photos of individuals with exceptions before they are convicted of a crime. I think this is bullshit.
Totally.
It's public record. A piece of legislation in Baton Rouge would ban the release of booking photos to the public prior to conviction. House Bill 729, authorized by State Representative Royce Duplessis, he would have never got that name, passed through the House and Governmental Affairs Committee with a vote of 11-1 on March 23rd. If passed through the House and Senate, the bill would make the booking photo a protected record and shield the privacy of arrestees until conviction. So if somebody gets arrested for, I guess, I don't know, raping a whole bunch of kids, and they bond out, nobody knows what they look like to keep away from the kids or nothing like that. There are some exceptions. The photos could be released in the case of an individual being a fugitive or an imminent threat to the public, Duplessis said. Publishing booking photos, also known as mugshots, online prior to conviction disregards two fundamental principles of the criminal justice system: presumed innocent and due process. We have never really asked questions to what the true social value of a mugshot being published, especially prior to someone's conviction. That would suck. It'd make a podcast. I mean, how many mugshots I show on there? It's no secret that automatically, at least in the court of public opinion, projects the image that someone is guilty prior to them having time in court. Well, let's see who. What's that social justice lawyer that loves trying shit on social media and on the news before it ever gets anywhere?
I mean, every politician ever?
No, that Crump dude or Crumb. I don't know. He's some lawyer. Every time one of his family sues, he's the one behind it.
That's what Daddy Toast said.
They're just wanting to ban
Mama Toast.
The mugshot.
The mugshot.
Yeah.
So we can take a picture of them and put it on a wanted poster and say, "Hey."
Yeah.
But we can't do it once they're arrested.
Or just put their name out there and everybody can go Google them and find a picture of them, probably from a Facebook or some other online thing. He says a single mugshot for even a non-violent misdemeanor can become a barrier to getting a job or finding housing. He also says publishing mugshots here we go, disproportionately impacts people of color by feeding into a negative stereotype. How is that? They published the pictures of white criminals. So how is that doing anything different?
So something tells me this politician's looking at getting arrested sometime soon.
Lawmakers did have some concerns about the legalities of the measure. A Pineville representative questioned of it being unconstitutional. Exactly, it's a public record. The next thing is they couldn't publish the names of people who have been arrested, says Johnson. I think it's a slippery slope. The fuck are you eating over there? Crunchy McCrunchies?
It's probably an ice cream cone from McDonald's.
It's probably old moldy McPossum sandwich.
No, Panera bread.
They say,
You know what that looks like? That looks like, have you ever seen the Wrap Snacks?
No.
You got to Google it. Wrap Snacks. They're made from
is that the potato chips, the different wrappers on them?
the rappers with the Migos. There's a song out called Wrap Snacks. It's on Spotify.
Oh, rap, or as in like a rapper.
I thought he called rats.
Rats.
I'm like, I hope what do you do? Hold it by its tail?
No, see, they even got one with Cardi B, barbecue potato chips.
Yeah, I've seen the wrap chips or something like that.
What the fuck?
They actually taste like shit.
Well, you been eating some?
They taste just like the music.
Yeah, it tastes just like the music, like shit. But it comes out of Monroe, somewhere up in North Louisiana. They got them in a store. Wrap Snacks.
No, not in Louisiana. Never imagined.
It was in Tangipahoa.
That's like I guarantee you they're not for sale in Mobile, Alabama.
Anyway, I disagree with it. It's part of the public record, so I mean, this guy's just like, oh no, put the pictures out there. I mean, if you don't want your picture out there, don't get fucking arrested.
Bingo.
Don't break the law.
What the fuck? This next story.
Then if you do break the law, I mean, and you're acquitted, hey, you're acquitted. So what if your pictures out there? Your pictures are. I mean, I'm sure people that are real active on Facebook and all these other social media platforms, there's shit tons of pictures of them out there anyway already. So
Why is my hand still looking like this ain't right. Box ain't gonna come back.
No, why not? He's having fun.
He might come back.
I'm enjoying this.
As long as his eyes don't roll back, it's all good.
I'm gonna have to bring some lotion or something.
I've been single for like a month now, so yeah.
Oh, the box gets this next story.
Some new lotion.
What, the Florida teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on.
All right. I feel like I'm grabbing it out of the grab bag or something.
Well, you are.
Yeah, pretty much.
Reaching the Freebird's lap.
Who's reading? Who's got the next door? Who's
I got it.
The box is next.
Oh, wow. Okay. Florida teacher molested student and showed off pornographic images at school for kids with learning disabilities.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's just a funny topic there. It's like, yeah, I'm molesting retarded kids and then sharing the pictures with the rest of the retarded kids.
A teacher.
Everybody, please help you learn math.
A teacher allegedly subjected a student to sexual abuse, according to deputies. Matthew Jonathan Hike, 33, inappropriately touched the teenager and also showed off pornographic images, said the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office in a press statement Thursday. He is a teacher at the Livingstone Academy, a school for children with disabilities. He's the assistant coach for the football team at Bloomingdale High. He did not have.
I want to know. I don't mean to cut you off. I just had this thought pop in my head. So, if you're the football coach at a school, I'm going to hell for this also. But if you're the football coach at a school for or mentally challenged people, don't a lot of them already wear helmets? So do they save money for the football people?
Lord, yes, you're on the expressway. He did not have the student in his class, but encountered the teenager in the hallway.
Well, that makes a difference. It was in the hallway and not the classroom.
The academy reached out to the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office after the grandmother of the juvenile stated that the grandchild had been touched inappropriately by the teacher.
All joking aside, though, that one sick man that's especially that's gonna mess with a mentally challenged child like that. This is him right here. Just pulled a picture of him
an ice
up.
cream cone.
Personally, I hope he just gets ass raped on numerous occasions in prison.
Dude, look at his face. He looks like a fucking pedophile. Like he wants to touch me.
I think he probably did touch you.
Kind of like this podcast.
He's gonna touch me. Show me on the jaw where the bad man touched you. Fuck.
But that's him up here. Get a look at him. It's a mugshot.
We can't put that up, Daniel.
That ain't the law yet. And that's not in Louisiana.
Was this a male or female student?
It don't say.
Does it really matter?
I mean,
well, I was going to say that, there was times that I think we were in school that we wish we were molested by our substitute teachers, but it was the opposite sex.
No, I don't know about you, Freebird, but when I was in school, you see all these teachers that's having sex with their students. Well, it hadn't in a while, or they haven't gotten caught. All my teachers were like 80 years old with a big old mold growing off the side of their head, like a big, like a forehead nipple or something like that.
You got to remember, back when the Iceman was in school, they didn't have AC, and it was a little red building.
Yeah,
I walked uphill both ways barefooted.
That's why he got bad knees.
I used newspapers to keep my feet warm in the winter.
So what's wrong? So you're saying that you wouldn't have made out with the 80-year-old teacher?
No, she had a face nipple. She had a face nipple.
Turn your light
and
off.
It usually, and then if you really got the super one, it had a hair growing out of it.
So turn the lights off.
Okay.
No, Iceman, what you got to do is grab the back of their head and squeeze. It'll make their face tighten up and they'll look 30 again.
God, Jesus Christ. No. But anyway, that's a sick bastard. He just needs to get raped in prison. That's where he belongs. He probably bonded out. All right.
Probably.
The next one.
The Supreme Court probably gave him a $1,500 bond.
Probably so. Yeah. 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 She likes pedophiles. The next one is also in Louisiana, but Holster gets to read that one. Let's see if he can fuck up some more names.
Louisiana animals involved in drive-by shooting targeting police officers. Because I'm not going to call them men. These people are cowards. According to Monroe Police Department, Public Information Officer Michael Fendall and 3 passengers have prior weapons arrest and charges. Fendall reported that DeBurr has prior weapons arrest from 2021 and February 2022. Hollins has prior arrest, including weapons charges from 2021. And Owens has prior arrest, including past weapon charges from 2020 and 2021. But yet the fuckers are still on the street. According to Fendall, officers did not fire their weapons, and no officers or civilians were injured during the incident. The officers just probably stood still. That way they missed. Monroe, Louisiana. 4 Monroe monsters have been arrested and charged with multiple offenses, and there is no allegedly. The driver of the car they were in had shot at a Monroe Police Department patrol unit, according to Monroe Police Department. Arrest affidavit. The affidavit indicated that on Sunday, March 27, 2022, around 2 a.m., officers reported that they saw 20-year-old Xavion Bilton of Monroe driving a white Nissan Altima, according to police. Bilton shot 4 times at a marked patrol unit while traveling south on none other than Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. All right, approaching Harvest Drive. Officers reported that Bilton then sped away while attempting to evade the vehicle behind him. The affidavit stated that Bilton drove more than 70 miles per hour while trying to escape the pursuing police. Yeah,
Well, you definitely going to get the cops chasing you when you're shooting at them.
27 handguns.
Jeez.
I'm impressed that you pronounced Monroe good on this one.
Well, I mean, we got a Monroe down here, too.
This is the guys that decided it'd be a good idea to try to do a drive-by on the cops.
Fucking
Fine upstanding citizens there, future lawyers, priests, and newspaper reporters inside. They're going to all work for CNN. Take a good look at them. Right there. Might be a good hot note when you want to do a drive-by. Let's do the drive-by on the cops.
That's the one that hot nut on the top of my list right now.
Well, I don't know. You don't keep moving your hand there. You're going to have a...
Oh, shit. That's my whiskey hand.
yeah. The box has some hot nuts. You've had your hands on it already.
Hot nuts.
Oh, is it?
Move this around.
Whose turn is it?
It's mine. It's mine. On the Florida woman smiles while she's got her mugshot being taken after murdering her sister outside the mother of four's home. So, do you have pictures? Are you putting any slides up, or you're just going to keep my hand on the box of nuts?
There she is right like there. A bitch.
There she is right there. She's happy. She killed her sister in her mugshot there.
She's a little on the happy side.
Yeah, just a bit.
Happy ending massage, I guess.
No, that's what I'm getting.
She looks like Will Smith's wife.
Yeah.
Now watch out.
If Will Smith smacks my ass, he's going to jail, and I'm getting paid.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's apparently Brittany Bishop Gillison, 30 years old, accused of shooting her 37-year-old sister, Capricia.
I wonder if she was appreciative.
Capricia. So apparently she was found dead outside her home after she was capped a little bit. She was then smiling with her mugshot, so apparently she was happy about it. I don't know.
What the fuck?
That's all
she
her.
Grew hair in 30 seconds.
That's all her through the years. How many times she's been arrested, and she's kind of got a little smirk in this one right here, but in all these other ones, I gotta say one thing: she takes a very pleasant booking photo.
She's happy every time she gets arrested.
Yeah, she. That's a good one. Dan says she looks like Mayor Beetlejuice's lover. might be.
Sweet home.
But anyway, all of hers except for this one. That's all of her.
All the details, but
She killed her sister, and she's happy about it. She did a good job. There's 4 different mug shots of her through the years. So.
Yep. Y'all ever hear of a skunk ape? No? I got some kind of weird post out of Florida that says we have this skunk ape that's living amongst us. And it shows a picture of this hyena wolf dog naked thing. Thing's creepy as shit. I'd shoot it. Sorry.
JoJo's here. Hello. You must be on your lunch
Jojo.
break.
JoJo from Australia.
Yes, JoJo from Australia. And I hope
I saw the picture. I saw that picture with the kangaroos that she had sent to you. That them kangaroos was about to whoop somebody's ass at the nursery.
I would have jumped in the pouch.
no, you wouldn't have.
That kangaroo would have whooped your ass.
You're lying.
But I would have laughed, though. It would have been awesome. That's like the most American thing to do. Just like go to Australia and harass the kangaroos.
And get your ass whipped and kicked.
Stop clowning around.
Shit, right there now.
I'm going to keep that picture forever now. JoJo, I hope Christy's doing okay. That she didn't be too mean to her up there.
Yeah.
This next story, who we got up?
You.
Is it me?
It's
you.
No, it's me.
Back to you.
The panel, I don't even have to read it. I can just say they did a panel with over law enforcement and stuff like that. They just took a vote and they passed it. I still got to go, of course, to the big vote, and but it's going there to give. Does it bump the supplemental pay for law enforcement throughout the state and firefighters and stuff from $500 to $600. So if this passes through the House or the Senate or whatever like that, the House, it would mean instead of I would get $100 a month raise basically, probably enough to get a Happy Meal.
not enough to get gas with.
It's not enough to get gas with right now. But I mean, any little bit's better than nothing. But
Absolutely.
But yeah, so it would that did pass. So that part, let's see if it passes the rest of it.
Up? I mean, this comes up just about every year. 750, 600.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you remember. I don't know how many years ago. This was a long time ago. There, I think it was under Jindal or before that. They were trying to cut the supplemental pay.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think it was Jindal or somebody. One of the they put something in the law where they could not cut the pay, the supplemental pay for law enforcement firefighters because they were trying to take money from us.
People had done that. That had been what the hell's her name? What was that?
Oh, you talking about Blanco?
Kathleen Blanco.
Blame on the Democrat.
Yep. She was a Democrat, yeah. Yep. She was actually a very nice lady, though, because I met her when I wrote her a ticket when she was still alive.
She was the Hurricane Katrina governor.
Yeah. So,
but I wrote her.
Yeah, I did write her a ticket. Her husband thought it was hilarious. The administration freaked out, and I'm like, what y'all freaking out? She's not the governor no more. And you know what? Like I said, I met the lady. I didn't like her as a politician. She was a very nice lady. She's passed on since then, but she was extremely nice. Her husband was funny as hell, and she paid her citation. She did not use any of her pull to try to get it fixed, which I'm sure she could have. So she paid her citation. So
tip of the hat to her.
Yeah, very much so. So we can move on to the next story. I just thought I was saying, hey, I might get a raise. Whoop, whoop. Maybe.
What was this? Was she 10 or 11 over?
She was 11, 12, something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah, because you're 10, right?
No, I give 10. I start writing at 11.
Oh, okay.
I just want to mention that at no point while I was in Louisiana did I go below 15. Iceman was screaming at me the whole time to stop.
Yeah, he freaks out over that now.
Yeah, he does. Flying wrong way down the roads.
Anyway, this next story, I believe it's the box. You pull it up for him. Or whose turn is it? It's the box, right?
It's mine.
Yeah.
It's a box.
I got to find it for him. I hadn't sent it to him. Did I just say I might get a raise?
I'm fact checking. I'm fact checking box already. It's not taking too long to get the article.
That's because I'm pulling it up for him. Because I hadn't sent it to him.
All right, here we go.
I got a picture.
Wow. This is impressive. Student in Louisiana.
Did he see me naked?
No, that would be.
No, that was unimpressive. Student in Louisiana found with over 1 pound of Mary Jane, money, and a handgun outside of his school.
There's a picture of it up there for y'all. That's what he got caught with.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. A routine search conducted near Thibodeau. Oh, man, you should have let Holstera read this
I
one.
know how to pronounce Thibodeau, Louisiana. It's part of a song.
Wow, he learned from a song.
He did. He learned from a song.
They uncovered a large amount of drugs on Monday, March 28th. At the conclusion of the search, 18-year-old Andrew Nora of Thibodeau was arrested and subsequently let out of the Lafourche Parish Correctional Complex.
A complex.
That's what it
They got
says.
all
Complex.
Fancy over there.
The search was instigated after law enforcement was alerted to the possible presence of narcotics inside a vehicle. Law enforcement who were present at the scene included members of the Lafourche Parish Sheriff's Office and Thibodeau Police Department. K-9 units did a routine search. Something piqued their interest. Let's see. Law enforcement were able to seize the following items. More than 1.15 pounds of suspected marijuana, $350 in cash, ammunition for a 9mm firearm, including a drum-style magazine. Kudos to him.
Well,
That's just like a normal Friday down here in Florida. That's just legal.
This kid was an idiot because I'm pretty sure it was a drug-free zone right there.
It's a drug-free zone.
So that's enhanced penalties, I believe.
Plus with the firearm, that's... Yep.
Yeah, that's when you can't do it down here.
Yeah, I mean, you can. If y'all said y'all can go look at the picture, you see what it is. You can see the little drum. They need the drum with the gun because they can't hit shit. But that's pretty good
Hold
little.
it sideways.
That's pretty good.
What is that, like $200?
I think it's
That ain't even a lot of money.
No, it's not a lot of money, but that's a whole lot of dope for a high school kid.
Yeah.
Well, he probably just drove across state lines to some state it was legal in and got it.
I don't know.
I'm glad Lafourche and Tangipahoa wasn't mentioned in the same article when. But
Y'all, whoever made up y'all's names, I tell you what now. And then you got two counties up there that sound similar.
We don't have
You got-
counties.
We don't have counties.
They're counties. I don't give a shit. Anyway, you got Lafitte and Lafayette.
That's two
Damn,
totally
they're
different.
And they're
No,
spelled totally different.
yeah, I mean, it's two
No.
totally different places. Yeah, Lafitte is a very that's a
Is that-
fishing
Yeah,
community.
it's down south.
Well, does it stand for the feet?
No, it stands for the pirate Jean Lafitte.
Yeah, Jean Lafitte the pirate. That's where he used to.
Had his
Those
boats.
fucking pirates.
And they also said they nobody's ever found his treasure out there. They have
Nope.
people still looking for his treasure.
Every day.
Alligator ate it. Like Jerry Reed says.
Alligators don't shit bones, neither do pigs.
There you go. There's a question for you up there,
There's
Freebird.
That hand's back.
I see his hands back.
I can't see it.
JoJo wants to know if you're covering up your nips.
That's why I actually have a pocket tonight, so I can just get one of them covered.
I about fucking died.
Jake said, "Did you know there are more Lego minifigures in existence than actual people on Earth?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Now Freebird's arm is actually moving.
Yeah, well,
Thanks,
We're
buddy.
enjoying the show. Thanks, bud. Oh, God.
It's so bad.
Whose turn is
Is it Freebird's? I think it's Freebird's turn.
No, I didn't read.
no, it's Holstera.
It's Holstera's turn. Good, because it's a Florida story.
Hey, there's a first.
It's long, so just kind of give us the.
Is Is it a naked man in Florida doing something crazy again?
No, I actually saw several of these. Freebird left. Where'd you go?
He's there. He's messing with his glasses. Up, and then he left.
Oh, is this the Florida cop sees?
These are. I think they have a lot of vacation teenagers going down there close to spring break and stuff now, and then they're pulling a shit ton of guns off of these freaking college students down there. It's ridiculous.
Oh, in Panama City, yeah. Right now we're having a big ass issue. It looks like a BLM riot, but it's just a bunch of drunk ass teenagers.
Tiffany said she broke your nipples off years ago.
Yes, she did. She is actually the cause of my left nipple being permanently injured.
Already
What
then.
the fuck? So
It's
Florida,
permanently injured hard.
Go ahead.
yeah.
I even got Ostera all tongue tied.
Well, I went to go read, and I'm like, your nipples are constantly hard, and I was like, what? Anyway, Florida cop sees small army of firearms as spring break crowd devolve into chaos. The group doesn't represent spring breakers. These represent criminals, said Panama City. I told you, definitely Panama. Panama City Police Chief Mark Smith said. Panama City Beach, Florida. Florida law enforcement officials say they arrested 78 people from Alabama in Panama City Beach, Florida, over the weekend and confiscated 75 guns as spring break revelry devolved into chaos. It was. What we saw this past weekend is absolutely unacceptable, Panama City Beach Police Chief Jr. Calamentes said in a multi-agency press conference held late Monday. Why it's got to be multi-agency?
Why'd you have to say conference?
Conference.
I said conference?
You said conference.
Conference or something like that.
I'm sorry, I'm excited. I was talking about Freebird's nipples and giving the box a hand job.
It's all in them rat chips.
Yeah, them rat chips. It's like
Anyway.
78 for 75. I was like, that's impressive numbers.
Conference held late Monday morning. The behavior of these pathetic.
He's on a roll, guys.
Have you been drinking?
Yeah. No, I ain't been drinking, dude. I've been fucking busy all day. You can imagine. It's the end of tax season. Pathetic cowards that came to our beach and committed these crimes. Their actions will not be tolerated. Well, that's why they're in jail. The weekend apparently started on a rowdy note before coming to a head on Sunday afternoon when a 21-year-old from Alabama was shot in the foot. Sorry. That's how you know they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Somebody got popped in the foot. That's a death pop.
He shot my toe off.
Yeah. Look, fuck, man, you could at least shot me somewhere cool. In a report aired before the shooting, Panama City-based ABC affiliate, reported that some beach roads have been shut down and some businesses had closed voluntarily, including Walmart, due to gridlocks and rowdy behavior. Interviewed at the time, Calamentes told the station that people were acting a fool, but that there had been no violence and that he would not characterize any of the activity as a riot. Let me tell you, from watching the actual footage, because I live down here, dude, it looked like Washington. The entire street, you could not see the road. People were.
So now they just fucking up Florida.
Yeah, there was a video. I think I saw it today. It was shot by like a drone of the beach, and there's a big mass of people.
Oh yeah, just a drove of people.
Yeah, and you see the canine officer bring the dog out, and boom, they scattered like cockroaches in a room.
Started running up to people and punching them in the face and shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was way outnumbered, and he wasn't playing no games. He's just letting that dog bite motherfuckers.
I've been in Panama City Beach.
But here's the deal.
For motorcycle rallies and shit, and it's just, I just hate when you see, I don't understand what people just want to ruin shit.
Here's what I don't understand. Panama Beach has never been a power player in Florida's spring break, ever. Our spring break is like Clearwater Beach, Pier 60, all that shit. I have no idea why everybody decided to go to Panama this year. That's so weird.
Mm-hmm. Who's next? You Freebird's
Freebird's next.
If I can keep my hands to myself, I'll read all.
This next one ain't a real.
Keep your hands out of the box's box.
Yeah.
Natasha sent this story, and it has been on the news and stuff. This one ain't funny at all.
Man charged with murdering a Washington officer.
Yeah, this is him right here.
History of 18 felonies.
Damn.
As the community mourns the loss of, I lost my place. Give me just a second.
Oh yeah, the officer fell.
The suspect using his death had been identified as Richard James Rodder. Richard Rodder. It's 50-year-old, has a lengthy criminal history, 18 felonies, and I guess hundreds of contacts with the Kennewick police over the years. The officer that he had murdered leaves behind a wife and 2 sons and a large extended family. And
I believe, let's see, fact check me or whatever, I'm going off of memory, that the piece of shit up here that killed him actually ran over him twice too.
Wow.
Ran over him twice with the car too. So they caught that he's in custody. I think he has a $5 million bond or something like that, which is enough. Personally, wish they wouldn't have got him in. I wish they'd have got him in custody, but in the custody of the coroner.
Don't you miss those days?
Because this poor man right here lost his life because of this piece of shit over here, and he had wife and kids and all that other stuff like that because of this piece of shit who'd been arrested, probably over 18 times.
That's what they said.
And he shouldn't have been on the street in the fucking first place. But you got all the damn woke-ass judges and district attorneys and stuff, you know.
You heard that they legalized all drugs in Washington,
yeah,
right?
well, he's the victim. And, you know, he's the bad guy. But he gave up his life trying to protect everybody from this piece of shit over here. So he's going straight to hell with gasoline panties on. Anyway, we'll be talking more about this man in a few days because it'll be the end of watch time, unfortunately, and we'll be going over all that stuff. But keep him, your family and stuff in your thoughts and prayers if you're the praying type of person. Last story.
Is it really?
Yeah. I mean, we're over. We're over. We actually got done a lot. We're getting done a lot quicker than I thought. I thought we were going to be like way longer, but
you know, if we're going to start having 4 people, we're going to need more stories. Hey, hell, we're up to 20 viewers.
We just don't need more arm room, though. I like this just like it is.
Yeah.
Just tonight, we need to.
Freebird, stop. What the hell's that? A vibrator?
I don't know, but it feels good.
Now, see, that's the disadvantage where I'm read articles on my phone. We got, I don't know, vibrators or something, and there ain't no telling where it's at.
Well, this went south quick. Literally.
Yeah. Anyway, I pulled up. This was from.
Honestly, yeah, that is. Yeah.
This is from law enforcement today. The main story comes from Philadelphia. They got a Thank a Cop program, law enforcement recognition, and somebody decided to vandalize the billboard. The National Police Association started a national billboard campaign asking people to support the police by thanking a cop. But some have returned the favor by vandalizing them instead with cruel messages of hate. Like I said, we don't need to read the whole story here. I'm going to pull some pictures up.
Wow, they changed it to say kill a cop.
Yeah, here we go. Here's a whole kind of pictures. We got way up top, it says support the police, kill a cop. You got one that says shoot our police. St. Louis, don't trust our police. Speeding, what's your excuse? Helping you bastards pay for donuts. And cancel rent. and cancel and fuck the police too. So I mean, yeah, that's nice. You know, we appreciate it, everybody. I mean,
Thank y'all. Appreciate it.
I do appreciate the speeders helping me buy more donuts. I mean, donuts are delicious, and we don't call them donuts. They are crime fighting super biscuits.
Power rings.
But yeah, these are. I don't know if these aren't all in Philadelphia. This is all around the United States. But yeah, that's what they're getting. That I'm just waiting.
Why we don't want to do the job no more.
I'm just waiting for one of these stupid motherfuckers to fall off of the billboard and break their fucking neck so I can laugh.
Suspect fell 30 feet while vandalizing a police
police
billboard.
Yeah, it was the police's fault. He fell from the fucking billboard.
Exactly.
The cop on the billboard pushed him off the image. As the subject was laying on the ground screaming as his spinal cord was shoved out of his asshole. It's fucking.
When you sit back at your police cruiser and just pop them with one of those bean bags while they're up there.
So anyway, yeah, that's what they get. That's this big city shit right here. So.
Coming to a town.
Yeah, allegedly, right? Yeah, you're right, Dan. Allegedly. All right. Well, we got to vote on hot nuts.
Those stupid fucks that shot at the cop car.
Okay, hold on. Cop car one. We have JSS kind of people or a kangaroo short in the top paddock. I don't quite.
I like what Dan said earlier. Holster should have a kangaroo. That way he could jump out and fight crime.
That would be awesome.
Anyway, we got one for the cop car. Who else? Freebird, who you voting for?
The first hot nut I had.
The boxes?
We got the former cop that was buying dope from the dope dealer.
Yeah, that one. That's the hot nut for me.
We have
Come on, everybody, get your votes in.
we got the teacher that was molesting the
That's mine.
disadvantaged children. We have the kid in Louisiana selling dope. Dan says the cop car.
How can the box just pulled his soda out of your back of your head?
And that's funny because it's on the opposite side of the table.
Jerry says the teacher. Melissa says cop car.
He was just helping him.
Can we move my?
You changing your vote again?
No.
You always do that. Who you voting for?
I told you. You're not listening?
Oh, I must have wrote
The
it
teacher,
down
man,
then.
the
The
teacher.
teacher. Okay, yeah, we got it. I got it.
Apparently, box. He.
I ain't hearing you, Freebird. I don't know why.
I lost my train of thought.
He's got his hand full at the moment.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. His hand is.
His head rolled back. It just makes it even worse.
Damn.
Well, it looks like from everybody that voted, we have it's going to be the guys that decide to do the drive-by on the cop car.
Didn't we do that one last week too, like some other idiot?
Yeah, it was something like that. So I got the hot nuts fixed.
Hot nuts!
That's what you get trying to shoot the cops.
You're a stupid dumbass.
I'm getting them right now myself.
You dumb motherfucker!
Freebird's getting a little dry.
Dumbass motherfuckers.
Doing a drive-by on the cops.
That's it, man.
You dumb motherfucker! You're a stupid dumbass.
Stupid dumbass. It's bad Beavis and Butthead telling you you're stupid.
Dumbass motherfuckers.
Carlin.
That would be correct.
You're a
Yeah, I
stupid
love George Carlin.
dumbass. You dumb motherfucker!
Them dumbass motherfuckers.
Anyway,
You just need Kennison on there, and you'd have a nice little rap there.
I didn't think about trying him there. Took me long enough to put that one together to find some not copyrighted music that I can use. I kept getting
Hey,
fucking
what movie
zapped.
is the background from?
I don't know. I just pulled it off. I just Googled law enforcement computer wallpaper, and I found that one.
I want to watch that movie.
Yeah, I know, it looks pretty
aliens in the background.
Everybody, I appreciate y'all coming. Like I said, I thought we were going to get to do it at all because I had lost power earlier.
Yeah, I mean, I was pulling in the driveway
Yeah.
when you said, got no power. I'm going
Yeah,
back.
I went home. I had to come back.
When you got
But
your,
yeah.
is that when you got your rat chips?
The only one of us that were coming is the box.
It's rap snacks.
Oh,
Rap-
he is coming, so it's all good.
Oh man, it's potato fuck shit. It's kettle cooked potato chips.
Jack says thanks for the show. He's out like precious. Anyway, I enjoyed it. Hope everybody else enjoyed it.
I did too. I had a blast. Thanks, guys.
Come back,
Fox,
listen to,
appreciate you being here, man.
Yeah, anytime, guys.
find out what we got coming this Saturday. I still got to talk to somebody. They wanted to ask me some questions to do that. And if everything works out, I'm supposed to be interviewing another podcaster and Arthur. If it works out, I'm going to say their names in case.
I'm sorry, is
something
his
falls through.
name Arthur or is
No,
he an
I
author?
was getting ready to ask the same question.
He has published 2 or 3 books so far.
So he's an
okay.
author.
He's an author.
He's an author,
So
not an Arthur. An Arthur is like
Said the word backwards a while ago.
backwards.
We have a bunch of linguists in here.
yeah, right? Fucking spelling Nazis.
Anyway, everybody like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your frenemies, and hey, hit the bell and
That's it.
leave a comment and stuff. Anyway, till next time, stay safe, watch your back, watch your partner's back, and remember to smile because the Iceman could always be behind you.
Love all of you.